BungieActivision for all of the improvements Bungie made between the first Destiny game from 2014 and Destiny 2, which just launched earlier this month. One of the biggest changes to the game is also one of the most disappointing. In Destiny 2, Bungie took shaders, one of the most fun, crowd-pleasing aspects of the first game, and made them into a punishing experience. It's perhaps one of the only aspects of the game where the sequel took a significant step backward. Here's what I mean. View as one-page slides. Dave Smith, Business Insider. The issue is simple: shaders no longer have unlimited uses. They are now a consumable item in the game, meaning, if you collect a shader and use it, it's now gone. You'll have to collect more of that shader if you want to use it again. And in this game, the main way to get shaders is by doing activities, and getting them is a random reward. You can also get a handful of shaders through Bungie's Eververse store, where you pay real money to get cosmetic items in the game, but I personally avoid using real money in video games at all costs. Destiny 2 costs $60 to begin with. This eliminates one of the best features from Destiny, freely switching between shaders on the fly, and replaces it with an anxiety-inducing mechanic, where you don't want to use your shader on a piece of armor for fear of getting something better in the future, which is the whole point of the game: getting increasingly more powerful gear. Another glimpse into what my character could look like. Dave Smith, Business Insider. Shaders were a highlight of the first Destiny game. Some of them, like the ones you would get from completing a raid, were even a badge of honor. So it's a shame that Bungie decided to fix something that wasn't broken and penalize players for wanting to do something they could easily do in the first game: change the look of their character, penalty-free. The worst part about all of this, though, is Bungie's hardline stance on the issue. The Destiny community has offered many good ideas to fix this issue, the simplest being to let players freely switch back and forth between the shaders they already consumed for that armor or weapon, but so far, there's no indication that any changes to shaders are coming. Hopefully, though, Bungie listens to the community. As we've written about many times on Business Insider, the first Destiny game improved by leaps and bounds over the course of 3 years thanks to the feedback of its millions of players. As a result, Destiny 2 is a much better game at launch than its predecessor, in almost every respect. Still, there are a few outstanding concerns, like this new shader system, that deserve more attention. Hopefully, Bungie is able to listen to fans like it did for the first game. Because as long as the current shader system remains, the closest they'll actually come to using some of these beautiful new color patterns Bungie's art team put together is by viewing the shader previews in my menu. And frankly, that bums me out.